This $50,000 Hermes Birkin bag started its life in the muddy swamps of Louisiana as an alligator egg the size of your very own fist. What happens between that wild egg and this luxury masterpiece is a process so secretive that most people have no idea it even exists in America today. We are going deep inside the industry to uncover how a dangerous predator becomes the most sought-after and expensive leather material on the entire planet. From the depths of the marshland to the high-fashion runways of Paris, the journey of the American alligator is one of surreal and extreme craftsmanship. Our journey begins at the Roggwiller Tannery, the only facility of its kind in the United States, serving the world's most prestigious and elite luxury brands. The transformation is intense, involving dozens of steps where even a single mistake can ruin a piece worth thousands of dollars before it ever reaches France. Every single hide must be documented and tagged by federal authorities, acting as a passport that allows this rare material to be legally exported to Europe. Today we follow the cycle from the mud to the runway, exploring the high-stakes world where conservation meets the pinnacle of global high-fashion luxury. In late June, the Louisiana swamps become a battlefield where harvesters face mother alligators to collect eggs that would otherwise have a low survival rate. This is not a job for the faint of heart. It requires nerves of steel and a deep understanding of alligator behavior in their natural wild habitat. Every year, thousands of eggs are collected from the wild under strict government supervision to ensure the survival of this prehistoric species in the modern world. Precision starts here. The embryo is attached to the top of the egg, and if it is flipped over just once, the baby alligator will perish. Harvesters must mark each one carefully before moving them, ensuring they stay in the exact same orientation throughout the entire transport process back to the farm. The heat and humidity of Louisiana are brutal, but these eggs must be moved quickly to a controlled environment to maximize their chances of hatching successfully. With the cargo secured, the airboat speeds through the winding bayous, leaving the protective mother behind to return the eggs to the safety of the incubator. There is no room for error in this harvest. A single mistake in handling means a loss of potential life and a loss of valuable future revenue. The relationship between the farmers and the state is unique, creating a system that has actually increased the alligator population over the last several decades. These men have lived in the swamps for generations, carrying on a tradition that blends ancient survival skills with modern-day wildlife management and conservation efforts. As the boat fades into the mist, the first stage of the luxury journey concludes, moving from the chaos of nature into the precision of the farm. Inside the greenhouse, the environment is strictly controlled. Thousands of hatchlings live in these tanks, protected from the predators that would kill them in nature. In the wild, less than 5% of hatchlings survive their first year. Here, thanks to constant care and monitoring, that survival rate exceeds 80%. These young alligators are fed a high-protein diet, ensuring they grow quickly and remain healthy, which is vital for the quality of their future hides. The feeding process is daily and systematic. The workers know exactly how much nutrition each tank needs to maintain optimal growth without causing any undue stress. As the food hits the water, the tanks erupt in activity. This energy is a sign of a healthy population, thriving under the watchful eyes of the farmers. Regular audits are conducted to track growth rates and health. Every animal is accounted for, forming a massive database that monitors the entire state's alligator population. Louisiana is the only place in the world that requires farms to release 17% of their healthy alligators back into the wild every single year. This mandatory release program has been so successful that it saved the American alligator from the brink of extinction and helped the species flourish once again. Only the strongest and healthiest individuals are chosen for release, ensuring that the wild genetics remain robust while the farm continues its sustainable commercial operations. By tagging and marking each released alligator, scientists can track their movements and survival in the wild, providing invaluable data for global crocodilian conservation programs. It is a perfect circle of commerce and conservation. The luxury industry funds the protection of the species, creating a balance that benefits both man and nature. When the alligators reach the desired size, the harvest begins. The belly skin is the most valuable part, requiring extreme precision to remove without any damage. Even a tiny scratch from a pin can drop the grade of a hide from A to C, resulting in a loss of thousands of dollars immediately. These technicians have years of experience, moving with a rhythm that looks easy, but takes a lifetime to master, under the high pressure of the factory. Once removed, the hide is a raw organic material. It is heavy, wet, and fragile, needing immediate processing to prevent any decay or bacterial growth on surface. A specialized shaving machine is used to strip away the excess fat and muscle. This process makes the skin more translucent and prepares it for the chemicals. The sound of the machine is constant in the factory, a rhythmic hum that signifies the beginning of the skin's long journey to becoming high-fashion leather. Every trace of organic waste must be washed away. Pure water is used to ensure the hide is perfectly clean before it enters the first chemical bath. The skins are then submerged in large vats containing a mixture of salt, borax, and bleach to stabilize the proteins and prevent any further decomposition from occurring. This 48-hour soak is critical. If the proteins aren't properly treated now, the leather will eventually rot, even after it has been made into a bag. Agitation is key to ensure the chemicals penetrate every fiber of the hide. The worker moves with a steady pace, checking the consistency of the solution often. As the skins sit in the bath, they begin to lose their raw animal scent, slowly moving toward the stable state required for the advanced tanning process ahead. Welcome to the heart of Roggwiller. These massive oak drums are where the real magic happens, using secret formulas that have been guarded for over 30 years. Inside, the hides are tumbled with tanning agents that alter their molecular structure, turning a perishable organic skin into a durable, flexible, and permanent piece of leather. The sound is a deep, low rumble that vibrates through the floor. It is the sound of industrial history and the foundation of the luxury fashion world. Nobody outside these walls knows the exact chemical cocktail inside these drums. It is the proprietary knowledge that makes this tannery the preferred choice for Hermes. When the cycle is complete, the drums are opened, revealing hides that are now a pale, stable white color, ready for the next stage of artistic transformation. The skins are heavy with moisture and tanning oils. Each one is inspected briefly before being moved to the dyeing department, where they will receive their color. This is the most visual part of the process. The technician carefully lowers the hide into a rich Bordeaux dye, specified exactly by fashion houses in Paris. The color must be perfect. Luxury brands send Pantone swatches that must be matched exactly, down to the slightest shade, to ensure consistency across their product lines. As the leather emerges, the deep red hue is vibrant and even. This is the result of hours of testing and a deep understanding of how alligator skin absorbs pigment. The technician's eye is trained to see colors that an average person wouldn't notice. If the shade is off by even a fraction, the batch is rejected. To achieve the perfect feel, the leather must be shaved to a precise thickness. For a luxury handbag, the standard is often exactly 0.8 millimeters, 1/10 of a millimeter too thick, and the bag will be too heavy. Too thin, and it will lack the required strength to last for generations. The machine hums with a high-pitched whine as it strips away the excess, leaving behind a piece of material that is as soft and supple as silk. The texture is incredible. What was once a rough, armored predator skin is now essential material that will soon become one of the most expensive bags. The skins hang to dry in a temperature-controlled room, allowing the oils and dyes to settle permanently into the fibers before the final inspection and tagging. In the inspection room, silence is mandatory. The inspector uses high-intensity light to look for any microscopic imperfections that might have survived the entire tanning process. They are looking for scars, bite marks, or uneven scale patterns. Only the top 10% of hides will ever be deemed worthy of the highest luxury tier. Every hide tells a story of its life in the swamp. The inspector's job is to ensure that only the most perfect stories are sent to the fashion houses. The quality control here is more rigorous than almost any other industry. A single flaw found at this stage can decrease the hide's value by $5,000. Once a hide passes the test, it receives its passport. This yellow CITS tag is a legal requirement for the international trade of all endangered or protected species. The click of the tag is the final seal of approval. Without this small piece of yellow plastic, the leather cannot legally leave the United States border. Each number is unique and tracked by a global database. This ensures that every single luxury bag can be traced back to the exact farm in Louisiana. Digital records are matched with physical tags, creating a transparent supply chain that satisfies both government regulators and the high ethical standards of modern luxury brands. The skins are then wrapped with extreme care in acid-free silk paper, protecting the delicate finish from any scratches or moisture during its long flight to Europe. These wooden crates will soon be loaded onto a plane, headed for Paris, where the world's most skilled artisans will begin the process of hand-stitching the bags. It is a proud moment for the tannery. This stamp signifies that American conservation and craftsmanship are at the very top of the global luxury market hierarchy. Look at the difference. On the left is a raw hide from the Marsh. On the right is the result of 18 months of work and 47 individual steps. The transformation is not just physical, it is economic. This process supports thousands of jobs in Louisiana and funds the protection of the indoor swamp ecosystem. The farm owner looks out over the marsh, knowing that without this industry, the land he loves might have been drained and developed for other industrial purposes. His family has done this since 1987. Back then, people thought alligators were a nuisance. Now, they are seen as a vital and renewable natural resource. He doesn't do it for the fashion or the fame. He does it to preserve a way of life that is unique to the American South's wetlands. As the factory shrinks into the distance, we realize that luxury is more than just a price tag. It is a complex web of nature, law, and skill. From a small egg in the mud to a $50,000 bag, the alligator's journey is a testament to the power of sustainable commerce and conservation. So the next time you see a luxury bag, ask yourself, is the price worth the incredible journey it took to get there? Tell us below.